For anybody that's new to adaptive email DLP, maybe you just signed on, maybe you've just deployed or are getting ready to deploy, I wanted to just real quick highlight what we're really focusing on with adaptive email DLP. So we're really focused on solving human-centric email data loss. And it really falls into these three different buckets. Misdirected emails, which we've all sent before, it's accidental. It's typically not a malicious situation. It's usually just an autocomplete error. Someone's in a hurry. Misattached files, same thing. Inadvertent sharing of files, maybe a worksheet that's hidden in a spreadsheet. But also, I think a lot of us have seen the email exfiltration situation that's happening within a lot of organizations. We're finding them in the data loss assessments that we do on a daily basis. And this is where we can see more of an intentional basis on these. Not always malicious, but intentional, because someone's choosing to send work to their personal account. And that falls in a lot of different buckets you can see there. The thing we're finding today is this agentic AI risk amplification of all three of these, right? So we're seeing the amplification of sensitive data being pulled together, or maybe someone using an agent to create and send an email. So we're really starting to see this, all three of these amplify because of this agent, the year of the AI right now. So that's really what we're solving for. So adaptive email DLP really looks at the behavioral side of email data loss. And it's not meant to replace rules-based email DLP. It's really meant to augment it and to work together. We talk about this hybrid approach at Proofpoint to email data security. And if you haven't heard this yet, or if you haven't worked on this so far, it really is focusing on the behavioral side versus the rules-based side. If you think about it, rules have to be written. You have to know what you're writing for. Adaptive email DLP really focuses on those evolving unknown risks that you can't write rules for. So together, they make that perfect hybrid or modernized approach to email DLP. Also, if you're new to adaptive email DLP, just a high level kind of focus on how it works. Really what it does within 12 to 24 hours is it scans historical data for every employee. And what it will do in those 24 hours is it's going to create a mapping of normal communication patterns, who everyone talks to, what they talk about with those different users or teams of users, and what those normal communication patterns and behaviors are. From there, it will create a benchmark of what those behaviors are for each user. Once it has a benchmark for each user, it's going to basically look for any anomalies to that benchmark, saying, maybe Angela doesn't typically talk to Scarlett about this specific topic. Within 12 to 24 hours, it's going to start looking for those anomalies and start detecting and preventing any sort of behavioral or human-centric data loss.